Right, hey everyone, welcome back for another Treats for the Beast. I am sorry that last week's didn't actually happen. I did record it, but the week just got away from me between doctor's appointments and errands that I had to run and all that kind of stuff. I didn't get a chance to upload it. I didn't get a chance to finish adding the captions and uploading it. So I'm sorry about that, but here I am. So let me tell you about what's cracking this week. I can't remember if I've already shown you the Rizzo that I did for last month's Snail Mail Club. This one's about to be posted out. I'm running a little bit behind on the mail as well. I've got to get that packed up. I was trying to finish all of the sketch cards so I could take a photo of them together before I ship them out, but the couple of weeks just got away from me. But I started on Kermit and Gonzo and Animal. Animal's barely started, but I'll still finish these ones up and they'll go into the rotation as well. But that Rizzo will be going out to my lucky subscriber. I'm finished this side of this sketch cover. This side is underway and won't take me long. I'll probably work on that a bit tonight for a horror fan. And I've got another digital commission to do. And once those are wrapped up, I will be opening up sketch card commissions. We'll see how they go, see if I get any. Hopefully I will. I'll definitely be advertising them at conventions. I feel like that's where most of them are going to come in. But yeah, I'm going to start opening up sketch card commissions and see how popular they are. They're going to be 45 Australian dollars for a sketch card commission. I might open it up that for American people, I will do the commission and scan it and send you the scan. Just because for those smaller options, I don't know if I want to deal with this whole tariff stuff. But we'll see. I'll decide about that later. What else is happening? The Lizard Wizard. Some of you might have seen on my socials, and I will just quickly edit it in here. I have made a 3D model of the Lizard Wizard. I'm going to turn it into an art toy. I've got a little bit more to learn about modeling to get it ready for print. I pulled it into a slicing software today, and there are a few topography errors, so I just got to try to fix that up and get that ready for print, but that's something I've got to learn how to do. And this weekend, this Saturday in fact, is the opening night of the This Is Not a Kewpie exhibition. And here is my finished Kewpie. I'm really happy with how it came out. I dropped it off not last week, the week before, as I mentioned in that newsletter. Actually, no, I was talking about that in the newsletter that I wasn't able to upload. So yeah, I dropped that off on the 21st. It was a nice day in Melbourne, and I picked up a couple of sketch covers while I was there. Let me figure out. I got Gunslinger Spawn number 50, and I got this one, which is really interesting the way it's set up. It's the facsimile cover of Superman 75, the sketch cover variant. And so it's got this dust jacket, then it's got the sketch cover, and then it's got the original cover. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to drawing that one and then putting it up, for sale when it's done. But I have a nice little stack of these now, and I did pre-order the Superman Spider-Man team-up issue with the sketch cover while I was at it. So when that comes out, I'll be doing one of those too. Just get these put away. Give me a second. There we go. And while I was there, I also picked up Dark Heart number 4. This is one of the titles in the Indigiverse, which is being published as an imprint, I believe, with Gestalt. And it's all Indigenous Australian superheroes and stories. I'm really excited about it. I have all 4 issues of this one now. I have to get Dreamwalker, I believe the other one is called. I haven't got that yet, but I'll pick it up probably at Supernova. I'm really excited. That's right. I got accepted into Oz Comic Con. So I am now accepted into all 3 of the major conventions in Melbourne, which is Supernova April, Oz Comic Con June, Metro Comic Con July. I'm also got another collector's market in June, and I'll be applying for Ballarat PopCon in September. Excuse me, and I'll be applying for Halloween in October, and see what else happens. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'll bother with Comic-Con Christmas edition. I might just go as media again. I did media last year. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll apply for a creator table. If I don't get a creator table and I get a creator pass, then I'll just go as media. Since No Capes is coming back, I have finished recording No Capes as of Tuesday, just gone. I recorded the final episode with Danny Law, which I'm really excited about. It was a great time chatting with them. And we chatted about Submerged from Vault Comics. But yeah, that's a wrap on season 5. So I'm editing season 4 as well as my buddy Ty is editing season 4 at the moment. And then I'll release those. I might just do a mega drop, just drop one every week until they're done. And then I'll be editing season 5 while those are dropping out. And then I'll start one per month for season 5, which I'm really excited about. And I'll probably do a couple of Comic-Con special edition episodes and stuff like that, you know, do a few mini interviews while I've got my table set up at the conventions, but we'll see how that goes timing wise, because I am going to be busy manning my table. What else is news? Oh, there is a rad TTRPG anthology that is looking for submissions at the moment. I'm trying to see if I can come up with something in time. Death Saves. Josh Trujillo. I'm sorry if I've butchered that. I'm not sure. I will look up how to pronounce that name before I talk about this anthology again. I don't know a lot of folks overseas names because I've never heard them out loud. I've only seen them written down. But yeah, Josh is doing submissions for Death Saves 3.0, a tabletop RPG comic anthology focusing on player interaction and character deaths. This is paid work for complete creative teams. So I will link that below as per usual, so you can go check it out. Yeah, I'm going to link This Is Not a Toy Store down below as well. I might see if I can post using a TikTok link the video of all the photos I took while I was at This Is Not a Toy Store, where the exhibition is happening, because it was really, really cool. And you may or may not have noticed my new Ko-fi goal, because thanks to all of you here on Ko-fi, I was able to pay for Oz Comic Con. So I've set up my new Ko-fi goal, which I'm also saving towards, which is commissioning a model of Snuffles the Indomitable, of specifically this Dragon Ball Z style Snuffles, so that I can make art toys out of that. I'm going to get them 3D printed to start with. Eventually I want to look at doing vinyl. And I'm going to be doing some art toys of the D&D minis that I've designed and that sort of thing. You know, doing them up, custom painting them, and doing the bases a bit custom so that everyone gets a slightly unique version of it, which is, you know, leads to the collectability and all that kind of thing. And a bunch more Gaslands cars. May or may not be looking at doing a group Gaslands exhibition later this year at This Is Not a Toy Store. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted about that. I'm very excited about the idea of it. But it just depends on my timing and everything and how well I go getting some new Gasland stuff made for that exhibition. Yeah. What else is news? I haven't seen any other anthologies right now other than that Death Saves one. Let me see if I can see anything anyway. Oh, here we go. Devon has actually shared one. Noise Anthology. Submission, which is to raise money for immigrant rights. They're looking for prose, poetry, artwork, and comics. So I'll drop that in the description as well, so you can check that out, which I'm pretty excited that that's happening. I don't think I'll be able to put anything together in time for it, but I am glad that it exists and is happening. So if you have time for it, definitely go and apply for that one. I'll just grab that link for the Death Saves one as well. All right. What else is news? Obviously, things are a bit chaotic in the industry right now. Image doing something not great with bringing back, oh shit, what's his name? Fuck, I've forgotten his name. It's to do with Spider-Gwen and just Latour. Bringing back Latour and publishing a new book by him, which is not great considering all of the allegations against Latour that everyone has known about for ages, and there's been no attempt at improvement or reparations that we're aware of, unfortunately. So I'm pretty disappointed that that's happening. Not great. But also, you know, a lot of cool people, a lot of cool indie people and marginalized creators have been winning awards lately, which is rad. I need to hurry up. I was going to submit double billing to the Eisners this year. I don't think it'll win at all. I don't think I'll necessarily even get a nomination, but getting it in front of the Eisners committee is huge. That'll be absolutely huge. Just to get my work in front of, you know, important people and, you know, get that name out there. So wish me luck. I'm going to do that. Honestly, I think that's just about everything. I started some new anxiety medication, which is great. This is my first time on anxiety medication specifically. I'm hoping that'll just help take a bit of the edge off the anxiety side of my ADHD, so I can work on everything else. Because I found that the stimulant medication for ADHD doesn't work amazing for me. So I'm looking into the non-stimulant options, but I do also deal with quite a bit of anxiety. So if that can help, that can help, and that's good. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit right now while I'm, you know, adjusting to the new medication and the side effects and stuff. Hopefully that will be more or less gone by the weekend, which will be great for the exhibition opening. And yeah, I think that's everything, honestly. We got the Begonia Festival this weekend as well, here in Ballarat, which is nice. We're going to try to get down to that if we get time. Rob's birthday next week, so we're going to go out and have a nice day, and then the family's coming down to visit, so that's going to be hectic. So not this weekend coming, the weekend after will be the family visit. So that's going to be hectic. Yeah, I'm going to start drawing some pinups and like mock covers soon. So if any of you have any suggestions for things that you want to see me draw as a mock cover, please pop it in the comments so that I can do that. You know, I'd love to. Yeah, I think that's everything I can think of. Honestly, I'm a bit tired and weird. So, yeah. Yep. I've completely lost my train of thought, but I've got new things coming. Lewis is working well on Snuffles before the beginning. I have finished the outline update. I think I mentioned that last time for the ongoing series, and then I have done the timeline of events for the first arc. So I will be doing that. I will be starting to write that very soon. I am in the process of doing a bunch of sketches in my Special Snuffles book, working out the world and what I need to know for the world and what everything looks and feels like. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Stay tuned for that. I'll post some photos of some of the sketches in that book later. Yep, I think that's everything for now. I will keep you all posted. Please let me know what else you want to hear about. You know, I'm still new to the newsletter thing, so besides studio updates, it is hard to figure out what to talk about. And I want to value add, you know, I want to make sure you guys are getting something out of these newsletters. And I know I am mentioning the anthologies and open submissions and stuff like that. But, oh, the Etherington Brothers How to Think When You Draw Kickstarter is on right now. I will drop that in a link below. I can't afford it this year, unfortunately. I was really hoping I would be able to, but with the convention bills that all came due at the same time, more or less, I just don't have the cash to spend on that as much as I want to save for my hotel for Supernova and for the model for Snuffles the Indomitable to make that statue. So I will be missing out on that Kickstarter, unfortunately, but you should check it out. I will drop that in the links below so you can check that out. Highly recommend those books. They're amazing. I use their free tutorials all the time. I wish I could get these books, but it's not in the cards right now. I think that's everything. Oh, I did. You won't care about this as much as I do, but I made this temporary paper stand for all my documents and zines and stuff when they're in printing and not assembled yet. And then my friend who saw it was like, do you want a real one? I've got a spare one, and dropped it off today. So I now have a proper paper rack downstairs that I've just got to clean up a little bit and tidy up that side of the office. And then it will be going in place of that dodgy one. Yeah, so I think that's all my exciting news right now. Stay tuned for more news coming up. It's a really busy week, so I've got some really fun stuff happening. I will keep you posted on any cool, new, and exciting developments. And watch this space, because I'm going to put the Lizard Wizard up on Threadless today as well. I forgot to do that last week. So I'm going to do that shortly. And yeah, I'll have some more news for you real soon about all that. See you next week.